this video, I'm going to be showing you how to model this organic pattern facade in Revit. Now, before we begin, if you find this video helpful, please consider supporting my work on Patreon. You will get access to this project file along with over 100 Revit project files. Now, let's get started. So here I am in Revit. As you can see, I've already created this basic building model. If you want to follow along with this tutorial, you can download this practice file for free from cadnets.com. Anyway, there are a couple of ways to create such organic shapes in Revit. You can either use in-place mass to create that, or you can use generic models. So to make it easy for you, in this video, I'm going to use an in-place component or generic models to create such organic shape. So let's go ahead and click this drop down and select model in place, and then I'm going to search for generic models. Just press G on the keyboard and then hit OK. Hit OK again, and let's go to the front elevation. Let's go to south, and here I'm going to use blend to create such organic shape. So let's click blend, and then this dialog box pops up. Here you just need to select pick a plane, click OK, and just hover over on this wall and hit tab key to highlight the face. Click, and now we first need to create a base profile for this. I'm going to quickly create a profile here, and as you can see, I'm using arc instead of spline because the spline tool does not work properly in Revit. We cannot split it, or we cannot snap it. So that's why I'm using the arc tool to create this shape. We can actually create the straight lines, and then we will use fillet arc to create the curves. So I have created something like this. Now let's go ahead and create the curves. I'm going to use fillet arc, and let's start creating the curved corners. Now let's click edit tab, and we'll create a new profile. So I have created another profile as well. Now let's go ahead and click finish. Okay, I think there's some lines are not connected because we're getting the error that more than one loop not allowed. Let's click continue, and I will just hover over this profile and tab select this, and let's move it to see if there is any lines. As you can see, we have this small line here, so I'll just undo, zoom in and delete that line. Let's hit finish. There we go. Let's go to 3D. As you can see, we got this cool looking organic shape here. If you want, you can fix this. So let's quickly fix that. We only need to, okay, instead of the straight line, we need to create an arc. I think somewhere here we need to delete this line and create an arc. Let's hit finish. Now it's looking much better. So that's how simple it is to create this kind of organic shape. Let's click finish model and work on the pattern design here. So as I said, we are going to use in-place mass to create the pattern design here. So let's go to the south elevation again, and I'm going to go to massing inside. First, we need to click this show mass button, and then in-place mass. Let's click OK. Now we can create a profile. So I'm going to use pick lines, and again we got this dialog box. Just use pick a plane, click OK, and just hover over this wall and just click it to set the work plane. Then we can use pick lines and make sure draw on work plane is selected. Then we can just pick the edges here. Then we need to close this profile like so. So we have created this kind of profile. Make sure it's in closed loop. Just need to select this and click create form. There we go. Let's go to 3D. It's looking something like this. I think we can simply delete this face. It's already selected, so we can just go ahead and click delete. There we go. We now have this flat surface here. To say it clearly, I'm just going to tab select this form and hit HI on the keyboard to isolate this. Now we can select this again. Make sure you have selected the form. You can see that here. Let's go ahead and click divide surface. There we go. Now we want to change this pattern. So let's click this drop down and I'm going to select this triangle flat. There we go. Let's change the size of this pattern. So first I'm going to change the U-grid layout to fixed distance and let's give 1 foot distance here. For this one, first let's change the layout to fixed distance and then give it a 2 feet distance. Okay, I think it should be reversed. We want to create a vertical pattern. So let's put 2 feet here and 1 foot here. There we go. Now let's create a new pattern family. So let's go to File, New, Family. Now here I'm going to look for curtain wall pattern family. Here we have it, curtain wall pattern based. Let's open this up. Now here we need to change this pattern grid as well. So let's select that and I'm going to use the same triangle flat. And again, we'll change the spacing. It should be 1 by 2. There we go. Now to create the profile, we first need to add a point element. Let's select point and I'm just going to place it here. Make sure draw on face is selected and then just add a point here. And then we need to set the work plane to this face, to this vertical face. You can hit tab key to change the faces here. Now let's go ahead and create the profile. Again, make sure draw on work plane is selected and let's start creating the profile. We have created something like this. Now we can select this profile and hold down the control key and select these reference planes and then click create form. There we go. We have created this pattern here. If you want, you can tab select this form and add a material parameter. Just call it pattern and let's save this family. I'm going to call it pattern 01. Now let's load this into our project and I'm going to select these patterns and let's click this drop down and here we have pattern 01 which we have just created. Let's select this. There we go. We got this cool pattern here. If you want, you can play around with this. You can create any kind of shape you want. If you want to reduce the size, you can simply double click it to edit the profile and we can just make it a little smaller and load this back into the project. Overwrite the existing version and there we go. If you want to edit the material, you can always tap select this edit type and here you have the material parameter that we have created in the family editor. Anyway, let's unhide the elements. We have created this cool looking building facade within minutes. So that's it for this video. I hope you have learned something new. If you found this video helpful, please consider supporting my work on Patreon. You'll get access to this project file along with over 100 Revit project files. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.